What's up, beautiful beings of planet Earth and beyond? I have never made a YouTube video before, but I have gotten a lot of interest and curiosity for what I'm about to do. And so as I'm here, I am getting ready for my trip to Ecuador. And I am going to be basically in service to a plant medicine healing center in the Andes Mountains of Ecuador. And I'll be there for 3 months, and I will be in service to the shamans of Ayahuasca San Pedro, as well as those who facilitate the sweat lodge ceremonies. So I've done this before. I've gone to be in service to other communities in South America because I feel very innately called to that region of the earth. I love the plant medicines. I love the ceremony around it and the wisdom that those people hold, the shamans, the generational shamans, and just the medicine of the Amazon rainforest itself. It's so powerful and it's so profound to me. So I always make time in my life and an effort to be sure that I'm shaping my life in a way that allows me to go explore these places and set aside time to really be in service and live within the culture and just learn more. So I'm packing right now. I'm currently in Michigan of the United States, and I fly out in a couple days. And as I share my journey and what I'm going to do on Instagram, I've had some other people say, oh, you should make a YouTube video about it. You should document your journey. And so I've never actually done that before in my previous journeys down south. And I think it could be really interesting if I start to do that. So this is my first go at it. We'll see, how much time I have to document and if I feel called to, which I think I will, because I spent like 8 months in Colombia during the year of 2020 and basically got quarantined in that country. And it was so incredibly divine and on purpose, and it was exactly where I was supposed to be. And I got the chance to really work with a lot of plant medicines and just learned so much, but I kind of failed to document a lot of it. And, it's all within my heart and my being, but I really do think that some of you would really appreciate seeing just more direct insight on the experiences that I'm having, the wisdom that I'm receiving, and just really what I'm going through, because I know a lot of you, it's not easy to just set aside your life and just create this life that allows you to go travel to these places. Like, I understand that I'm very blessed, and I've worked very hard to get my life to allow me to do these things. And so I think it could be just very beneficial to some of you to see into the experiences that I'm having and to just share them more with those of you that, you maybe have kids or you have a job that you really do love and you're committed to. And so, taking off months out of a year is just not in your immediate future. And maybe my experiences can inspire some of you to maybe rework your reality, and what's important to you and what is possible when you step outside your boundaries and you step outside of the matrix that a lot of us are, really enclosed in, especially in the United States. It's a very, very powerful energy here. So I guess in this first video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about why. What is my intention of going down to this country, and why do I want to learn more about these plant medicines? And I mean, that's a big question, and that's a lot to share into words, but really why I'm going down there is just to further my understanding and my education of the true and proper use of plant medicine. And I think the best place to learn these practices is from the people who have been doing it for generations in the land that this medicine is born from. And I just want to further my my research and my place in this world as a practitioner, I do not consider myself a shaman, nor do I think I ever will, because that's not my role and that's not really what I was born into. But I am a massage therapist. I am a yoga teacher. I'm a Reiki master. But above all of those things, I am a devoted student to the plants and the elements and how we can work with the elements. And so really why I'm going down there is because it's a deeper calling on my heart, and it's a ever evolving piece of the puzzle that is my, you know, whole life. So it's just a piece that I know is important to continue to study and show up to these medicines and understand them, understand the interworkings of the ceremonial realm, understand how much wisdom these shamans hold. And really what my big intention is for this trip this time is to understand how the plant medicines, I'll be working with ayahuasca and San Pedro, I think I mentioned that, and I'll be helping the people who are coming to be in retreat with all of these different issues. You know, everyone gets called to plant medicine for different reasons. Maybe you're battling with depression or addiction, or you just are curious and you just want, you know, maybe you just have some healing that you know is there, and maybe people feel blocked and they feel called to try these ancient practices. So really my biggest intention is to see how the plant medicine works with all of these different types of people and what they go through in their experience and what they show up with, what they're bringing forward, and when they get to the healing center, what they go through and what their process looks like through their stay and through the ceremonies and through, you know, all of the experience of the purging and the processing and the, you know, letting go and then the integration. So that's my biggest intention for this trip, is for me to gain more understanding on how people process with the plants and what it shows up like for them, and how the shamans and how everyone shows up to them as well. And it's an amazing opportunity for me because I get to work alongside this healing center, and so I will be able to provide my medicine to these people through classes and teachings and just being present with them and just sharing them everything that I've gained from my many ceremonies and my deep calling to work with the plants. So that's really, in a nutshell, my intention for this trip. And I know that it's going to bring just so much more than I can even imagine, because these journeys down south or anywhere in the world, really out of your home country, they are just undescribable. You know, this world has so much healing for all of us. And when we take that chance to step out of everything that we know into the unknown, you know, it's magic. It's profound. It's like we receive everything that our soul needs in those journeys, in those travels. Whether you're traveling to go work with plant medicine, or you're just traveling, you know, to Italy or France, you know, or somewhere you've never been, it's healing. This world is healing. And when we step out and we're not afraid to experience it, you know, we receive so much. So, that's also kind of a reason I would like to share more, is just to inspire some of you to maybe step out of your comfort and your boundaries that you've set or maybe been in for a while, and just see, you know, the magic that is waiting for you out there. And I'm especially excited for this trip because I have never actually traveled to another country completely alone. All my other travels to Central and South America have been with other people that I know. So I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, who wouldn't be? It's, you know, this world is big and this world is intense, and there's a lot of craziness going on out there. So I'm excited though, underneath all of the nerves and the anxiousness. I know that it's good, it will be good for me. I know that I'll learn a lot, and I know that I will show myself that I'm capable of stepping out into this world on my own, and having, you know, a divine time still, and not really having anyone to lean upon or, you know, just kind of like go through the experiences with. Like, it'll just be me, myself, and I, and of course the medicine community that I'll be living with. So it's all good stuff. And yeah, so I wanted to share a little bit of insight before I embark on this journey, and I think that I will sit and share a little bit more as the days and the weeks and the months unfold, and I can share with you what I'm processing and what I'm seeing, and what it's like to live down in the jungle, and just to be in such close communion with the sacred plant medicines as well as the sacred shamans, and living in community, and just all those things that we definitely lack here in the United States, or most of us, not all of us, but as a society and as a whole, I think a lot of us lack some of the potential of how human beings are living in other parts of the world. So that's it for now. My name is Paula, and follow me on Instagram if you're also interested in following on that journey at ancient.ascension is my handle. I also have a website with a little bit of extra info and blogs that I create as well, and that's ancient-ascension.com. And I will probably see you next once I arrive in Ecuador.